What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this is Me 6 is on time. We're going to be continuing our Let's Play Day City and Minecraft. This episode number 50, and we are live, and we hit the big 5-0. It's the first series to have done that. Aquatic? Did Aquatic? Hold on, let me actually check. Now I'm interested. Hello, Valley. Hold on, let me... Oh, how am I going to... Actually, I should just go to YouTube Studio, because that's gonna... Is that... Hold on. Who said hi? Hello, PSI Orion. That's what I thought. I just couldn't see. Why are you so large? Please downscale. Thank you. I guess I'll just search update aquatic. It'll come up surely, right? With a Q, not a W. Hold on. That was 40. Okay, so this is the only series to hit 50. That's cool. Other than modern houses and maybe and suburban houses, but those don't count. Yeah. Today we're probably just going to be doing more of, Crazy's favorite, which are skyscrapers. I'm only saying that because he expressed his disinterest in them. And I think the plan is try to get a couple done over here. Maybe... I mean, I can squeeze one in there however big I need it. And decide what I want there. Do I want this to be a parking garage? Probably, actually. I think I do want this to be a parking garage. Yeah, I think that's logical because of this, too. Because that's not too far of a walk. You gotta walk around the building, cry about it. Yeah, I think parking garage is most logical here. Now, how am I supposed to make a nice-looking parking garage? It's a different level of issue. Okay, so... Start with a white wool. I'll just start with a white wool base. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I'm just gonna kind of give myself a general outline. How big is this, just out of curiosity? Negative 43. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong number. 374. 322. 52 difference. So the difference here, if I make the difference here for also 52, it'll be 95. Seems awfully big. There's only 10 more blocks. How big is that? I mean, I guess that's fine. Parking garages should probably be a little bit larger rather than smaller. I'm not going to build up this entire thing. This is kind of just giving me an understanding of how I want it. And I think I'll probably have one more in this general area. Because, okay, so my logic here is... What is my logic here? I actually need to think about that more. How many apartments are per floor over here? Because that also... I know that's not related to the current thing that we're doing, but that kind of is important, because I have to figure out what a good ratio is for the amount of skyscrapers I want. I think it's... Is it 2 or is it 4? It's 4, okay. I mean, yeah, that's not a lot of room. Even if you have, let's say, 3 cars per room. I don't know why you'd have 3. You'd probably max have 2. Especially with the size of those rooms. Probably 1. Probably 1. I mean, yeah, that's not, like, that much space. And then you gotta take into consideration there's no other parking. So, like, I can bring this down, though. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't have any pathways, but I do. I could go down more. That's an interesting thought for a different day, though, because I don't want to think about that right now. I guess I'll just try to kind of establish a general feel for how I want it, and then maybe I'm gonna do it. Gaming Warehouse did. I'm stealing his ideas, and I'm gonna give it a kind of stairwell here. I'm gonna do something like this for, and then this will probably just go up for all of eternity. I think that's safe. Actually, I should probably not make that a white wool. I should make that... Nah, it's fine. Dang, dead chat on a Wednesday? It's kind of a random day. It's kind of interesting. I need to actually, like, pay attention to how my streams do on certain weekdays. So I kind of just streamed. They seemed, what was it, Monday? Or Monday that I streamed, and it did pretty well. But I've also kind of done a lot of this, so maybe I do a different base. Stone bricks is something I don't want to use a lot of on this build in general, so yeah, there's our answer. And then after this, I'll do something else with it, probably. And obviously, we gotta have entryways and all that good stuff. Sorry, I might actually have a designated entrance and exit path on this one, which I didn't have on the other one. Yeah. I don't make parking garages that often, I don't know. I should do a tutorial on one at some point. Only thing with that is how big they are. It's like, alright. Just like a 3-hour tutorial of me just making a parking garage. But I mean, I could either downscale it slightly or just be like, alright, I'll show you how to do 2 floors. Because normally it'll be, the bottom one will be different or unique, and then the second one up will all be the same, most likely. So it should be me going, very good, as you can see, it's complete, totally. But, what was I saying about, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the parking garage thing, tutorials. I think I'm gonna start with, yeah, I think I'll start with this, and then... and figure it out from there. You know what I could do? This is an interesting thought. Stick out that corner. So... I don't have to follow the guideline of what I did on that corner. And I can kind of just do whatever the frick I want for the rest of it. I think that's a better idea. Because it gives me a little bit more freedom, I think. And also still kind of keeps the feel. But also, what made me think that is because we have the slight bit of off-symmetry. I want to make that off-symmetry stick out more. And that's the idea with what I'm doing right now at this very moment in time. It feels like I'm talking about a tutorial because I always use past tense like that with tutorials. Like I just did. I don't know why I did that. That felt really weird. It just didn't feel like right. Sometimes you say something that makes sense, but the way you word it just isn't right. And that was one of those situations. Did I just... Okay, no, I thought I did something in real life, and I thought it was bad, but we're fine. And I'll probably do... how do I want to approach this? Okay, well, I can actually bump down this corner now, which is good. If I use gray concrete, what have I been using? What's this gray? That's black concrete, or... No, that's block of coal, I think. What is my gray block? Is it gray? Oh, it's gray wool. Interesting. It's always the wools. It's kind of funny. I feel like concrete destroyed the entire purpose of using wool. Okay, so let me think logically here. How much space? Most cars aren't taller than a person. Because most cars are shorter. A good amount of cars are shorter than me. Some are about my height. I'll call it 6 on the dot because I don't know. I haven't paid attention necessarily that much, but somewhere around there. You figure if you're pushing at 9, 4 blocks should be enough. 4 blocks should be plenty. Which is here. Monster truck is taller than people. Well, I mean, let me ask you this. Does any monster truck fit in any parking spot? I mean, maybe, like, width-wise, but if you're trying to park a monster truck in a garage, I don't know what you're doing. Using my save progress for Java. Yeah, that's probably smart. Did it, wipe it on Java or Bedrock? Just out of curiosity. What you building? Trying to build a city too. Nice. I am currently building a parking garage. Also, hello, Primestone. I think I'm gonna do something like that, and I think that'll look kind of nice after a mass amount of blocks. Bedrock. Okay. That's weird. I had that happen when additions transferred to Bedrock. Uh amplify. Oh, you know what? Because it was because it is amplified and Bedrock doesn't enjoy amplified world. So it just said frick you and deleted it and I had zero access to it. Because I didn't even notice it when I was transferring everything, because that was a stupid process to have to go through. You had to transfer everything one by one, and it took forever. But, I remember I was going to make a video, and I was like, wait, it's not there. Oh my god, I remember when I used to actually do, like, perfect schedule every week. Like, it was like, okay, tutorial, and then video, and the tutorial, and then normal video, tutorial, normal video, tutorial, normal video. And they rotated. So it was maybe Theme Park City, Square Mania, Aquatic, FNAF, some other thing. And it always went in that order. And I picked that up for so long until I finally got done with it. I was like, eh, gonna look at Universal Studios. Perhaps. But Bedrock ruined a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing against Bedrock now. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things against it, I think, too. But I mean, just like that wasn't necessarily anything catastrophic. I think it needs slabs underneath. Maybe not even anything too like crazy. Just like a row of stone slabs, because it looks very bare. Oh, my channel's nice. I should do that one year. I did it on Discord a couple years ago, and I do it to my Discord profile picture for Christmas at least. I didn't do it for Halloween, but I gotta do emojis for my actual channel, or do something with the logo. I don't do the logo on YouTube. YouTube, I don't think I've changed my logo since I got it, which would have been over 2 years, I think. Yeah, I've had this logo for over 2 years. That is wild to think about. I guess, okay, now this is an interesting thing to think about here. Because... Show McDonald's. Oh, there actually is a McDonald's right here. Let me show it to you. I always do that if everybody's like, you should do something. If it's there, I'll just show it. There you go. It's a weird looking McDonald's, I'm not gonna lie, but I like the design. Turned out nice. Different than the normal thing that normal style I go for. I mean, so modern, but not like the kind of blocky modern that I do. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about the logo. I don't remember. I remember trying it out on Discord before I actually was like, yeah, I like this. This is my permanent logo. Okay. Kind of tempted to do, hold on, like this. Have these go down and then have stairs like that. That might look better, although then all that grass would have to have some... Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because I'm now realizing... I mean, I could bring the pillars down, I guess. Yeah, but I'm gonna bring these slabs in by 2. Wherever I can, I think I'm gonna push these slabs in, because I'm realizing that 2 blocks for a city sidewalk is extremely thin. Which is why I actually did leave the 2 blocks here, so you have the 4. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do it, because it's gonna get weird over there. But what I was trying to think about is... What do I want to do for the entrance? Because I said I wanted 2 entrances. I guess I could do this corner and that far back corner. That might make most sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's how you count. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I can make some sort of a thing where it'll work logically. Yeah, this is, like, an awkward thing to do 2 entrances. Because I gotta find a middle point, almost, where people coming in from this entrance and people coming in from this entrance can scan the entire bottom layer and then go up. which might have to be somewhere in the middle, which isn't where I want it, but it might have to be there. Which is, again, weird, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully. This is the biggest thing with Minecraft building. Sometimes it's just weird. Getting everything how you want it. Interiors for each building. I haven't been. I did for a couple. I think I started on the other side. Hold on. Let's go take a tour. I did for the parking garage in the apartment over there somewhere. I did for the first gas station. I made that one. I started for the airport but never finished. I might actually finish out this stream once I'm done at least getting a portion or a design down for the parking garage. And I think I do for the CVS? I think I started it and then just didn't interior actually. Oh no, I did do it. Okay, so I did this. I'm not gonna show, hold on. I don't think I did on any of the others though. Oh no, I did on the IHOP too. I did more than I thought I did. Wow, look at me. Look at me go. Nice. Big money, true. And I know I didn't for Target or any of these. I did for Walmart though, but that was old. And I think I did for the two little things over there, yeah. Those candy and coffee. That's kind of funny. Why would I do that? I put the two sugar places next to each other. Walmart I'm proud of. This is one of my old... I think this is the oldest interior. Is it the oldest interior in this series? Second oldest, maybe. But yeah, that one's nice. Did I leave any of the... I didn't, okay. I'm not gonna show the other two. They aren't important. They're kind of just boring. Oh yeah, pet store I did. Lego store I did too. Did I do for pizza? No, because I had to remake it, right? Because it was bad. Nice, thank you. Yes, sir. And here's the airport. I'll show the airport interior. Actually, I won't show the airport interior since I'm probably gonna do it in a minute. And when I say a minute, I mean like 30 minutes. Unless I just say no, I don't feel like it at that point in time. Which you never know. Actually, I'm gonna look at this while I'm over here, because I forgot how far I got, and I need to figure out what I actually need to do. Because I feel like it just has to do with the planes, and I don't want to build an airplane. Yeah, that's all. Good, I know bathrooms are all good. Okay, it is empty. So, I mean, I can put stuff here. I've never been to an airport, so I don't have much experience with this. I know, it's sad. We drive everywhere. Hello, Joshua. Adult Happy Meal. I don't know if I like or hate that concept. That is so... I love that loading in. That is so, like, weird to just... It's a weird sentence. Alright, I realized something weird. Hold on. With what I'm doing. I also didn't do that corner. Probably because I got sidetracked. I may or may not do one for this. I'll actually see. I might floor it, give all the floors and stuff, but I might just not do the parking grids. But I mean, I am concepting an interior in my head, so why would I just stop there? That seems kind of stupid. If we're thinking logically here. Okay, so the sandstone's gonna sit here. Or I'm gonna just say sandstone because that's probably the block I'm using. Which means logically... Do I do that? I feel like I need another block in here. Too dark. Too dark. Oh god. Stone might be an option. That's not where I wanted it. That works. It kind of mimics the stone brick a little bit. Yeah, I do need gray wool on top of all those slabs. And I've been on a plane, I've been on a boat, helicopter, never a plane. I've also been on a, well, I haven't been on like a cruise ship boat. Just like a tiny little tour boat. In Missouri. We've driven 12 hours to St. Louis. We've driven 14 hours to Florida? Disney World? I don't remember that though. I was young when we did that. Those are two notable ones. Although we are probably taking a plane next time we go to St. Louis, because we're probably going again this year. Because St. Louis is fun. A true epic adventure. Oh god. This is hard to do. Okay. See my progress. Let's go! That's a first. Okay, now do I want to add more lines or do I want to leave it open? See, this is what's hard. I'm at a point right now where I can't, like, be like, oh yeah, let's add more or let's not, because I don't know what it'll look like when it's full. Like, it looks bare, but at the same time, what else do I add? And obviously pillars. That was the whole point of the discussion, but like where, how many, all that stuff. So I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Of course it's 13. It should be 12, 12, 11. That's not how math works. 12, 11, 12. That works. I think. Stop double placing, my god. Oh my god. I can't. I'm being bullied. Yeah, that breaks it up nicely. I think. Yeah. Sam friendship lives in Europe and as for States and Americas. I guess travel is easier for us. Interesting. I mean, yeah, that's true. Because, I mean, like, going across the country is probably a 50-hour drive, at least. I don't know. I'll have to actually look that up. If I want to go to California, that'd be a flight for sure. But, they're still long road trips, but they're fun. I'll never deny a long road trip, you know? They're fun, in my opinion. I'm gonna guess 12. 12 for this again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, of course. Okay, so I can make it 4, 16, 28, and 40. I think 10, 10, 10, 10 would work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, sirree. Yo, it's XD, no way. Also, why did you delete that, XD? What was the purpose of that? Hello, Baja. To watch the Percy Jackson movie. Oh boy, have fun with that. I'm about to do absolutely nothing with my day. How's that look? That looks good. I actually kind of like that side better. This one looks a lot more modern than the other one did. I don't even want to talk about the other one, man. That was brutal. Okay, this side, I don't know how the math's gonna work out here. I'm gonna guess 11 to start. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It probably won't work though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really? 8, 11, 11, 11. 41. I knew it wasn't gonna work. 41. Okay, so one of them has to be 11. I guess I'll do this one to be 11 then. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. And then the back. I don't think it's gonna work. 7 plus, so 47 if we do 5 sections. So that's 9 for 3 of them and 10 for 2 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm so smart, honestly. That's why making it a square is helpful. It's the only reason I got that right. Because I knew it was a square. I used my square brain. Alright, nice. I'll probably do the second, maybe third floor, and then perhaps continue, but to use tripwire holes to make the keys. That's actually, what house is it for? Or to act, or whatever. Because that's kind of a good idea. I might totally quote unquote borrow it. No, I probably won't. I don't ever really use tripwire hooks in builds. Actually, I use them on every single garage door I've ever made, so I lied. But I see them used for sink faucets, but I like levers better for whatever reason. All of them. Ah! That works in Act 1, I feel like, pretty well. Because it has the actual, like, little hooky thing, you know? Everyone loves the hooky thing. Very descriptive. As far as I'm using stone and stone, I didn't do that intentionally. But okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. Owie. This is a nice break, too, because of how easy it is. Also gotta remember the parking garage symbol. I might put a little one above each entrance, and then have a big one up there. On both sides of this wall. Again, stealing Gaming Warehouse's idea. I'm sorry, JM. It's just too good of an idea. I feel like I'm gonna mess up one of these pillars and just put it a block off. Because it's a realistic thing for me to do, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was gonna say that might be weird, but I realize it's not gonna matter. Also, building from the inside is gonna be way easier. Why didn't I think of that? But it's not gonna matter because that's probably where the floor is gonna be, because I'm gonna most likely add one. This is PS4. So, yeah, PlayStation, basically. You were close enough. I'm not fortunate enough to have a PS5 at the moment. I would like to get one. I have a PC, but, like, I don't know. There's something about PlayStation that's nice to me. Although I feel like I am slowly gonna start using PC more and more. But I'm just so used to PlayStation. I don't know, there's something about it. I was gonna make a weird joke, but I'm just not gonna make it now. It's not bad, it's weird. Okay. Is that good enough? I think so. Now we gotta just test to make sure the slabs and all that stuff will look nice and nice. Get a PC and PS5. Nice. I also have the, yeah, I do got that PC. I mostly use that for Rocket League and sometimes Minecraft, not as much. I mean, certain things I do on there. I gotta do the Lego sets thing again, because that's good. And also, building your suggestions. But FNAF I do on there now, other random games at random times. I do enjoy streaming on PC. Also, they finally added a, like a YouTube... They added another section to the YouTube Studio app that's kind of like the website, which I'm like, let's go. Because that was something that was long overdue. Having it, I don't know how to describe it. The, of course, by PlayStation people, yo. I also have the Realm. I gotta remember to, I just gotta remember to shut it down, basically. Because I'm supposed to do that, like, in technically 5 days, but I think I'm doing it in 4 so I can try to do something, because in 4 days is Sunday and 5 days is a Monday. And I don't want to deal with that on a Monday, you know? Mondays are lame. How's that look? Nice, I like this. It's pretty good. I feel like out of everything that I've started, all the skyscrapers I've made, this one I felt the most lost on. For some reason. But it still looks fine, I think. At least in my opinion. I was thinking about my servers you can play if you're on Java. Oh, really? That's it? I didn't even know you could do that. That's cool. Apparently I don't know how math works. That's cool. As well. The thing now, though, is if you have... That's cool. Discord. If you have, Java on PC, you can get Bedrock for free now. With the launcher. That was what I did. Because I was like, I'm not buying Bedrock again. I'm not feeding into their money addiction. I did buy Java. But once they were like, everybody who has Java gets free Bedrock, and vice versa, I was like, bet, say no more. I like free games. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did I do it on the other one? Yeah, I did do it on the other one. I knew it. Doesn't really matter. Not like it would have ended the world or anything. Just for my satisfaction. They can play on controller on PS5. My favorite people from Java. Yeah, that is really nice. That's the big thing I like about console. In general, is the controllers. I'm so much more used to them. Like, watching me build this would be a train wreck on PC. But it'd be pretty funny. Probably get a little laugh out of it. So these Java plugins like land cleaning, oh nice, and having on PS. Sure. Why not? If you want to put your name in the chat, or you can send to me on Discord or something like that. I don't know if you even have Discord. Discord's always my go-to. I don't know why. It's just easy. Also, so I can have an active server. One of the mods left out of nowhere the other day, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't give a reason, just dipped. So, like, that's cool. But, nobody's really that active, so anything that happens, I'm usually there for. I know we've got a couple mods that are... I don't even think any of them are actually active, this is sad. But, unrelated discussion. I don't know how to play. Okay, this is great. Okay, I went too far. Oh, okay, really? Really, Minecraft? What characters, what is yours? I can give you mine, but I don't have friend requests on. Just so I don't get spammed, because that happens. But I can give it to you. Hold on. I think you can follow me, though. I think that's the thing. I'll put it in the chat for a minute. I wonder if autocorrect... Yeah, autocorrect does know it. That's sad. Actually, just make sure. Yeah, okay. Why is the sun circular? This is too much. That made a really weird sound. But I did hit a point once where I kept getting like friend requested, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to have like 1,000 friends that never interact with me at any point, so I'm just gonna turn friend requests off. At least to an extent. And yeah. I've also been appearing offline for like a month. Really since school started. Because I was like, I don't want to talk to people, man. I was doing the same for Discord, and then I didn't. Artie, how's that? That would be nice at that height. But that's so short compared to literally anything else in this area. So... But I like the way that looks. That looks nice. Is there anything else that I can... I still have this corner to do. I'm just gonna leave it blank for a while. Until I finally decide that I should do it. Hello, fun time, Lefty. It's a weird sentence, fun time, Lefty. Want to approach this and decide if I want to do anything. I feel like this is one of the better builds I've built like in a while. Just something about it isn't so nice to me. It even look good out without the texture pack. I don't think I used anything weird, although I did use cobblestone for the floor. That's gross. Yeah, I like this. Oh, I didn't even show the room. The room. This one here. And then the plan was gonna be staircase here that would lead you into your plane. But I was like, how do I do that? I should probably add another one of these too. I don't know what I'd do though. Or maybe I just have two separate things. I don't know. I don't airport that much. But I gotta make an airplane at some point. It's like, what is that? It looks like a sign, but it's a cat. Cat is a sign. No, ah, yes. Classic. But it's like now it's a tradition. You can't change it, right? I think my logic will be little staircase. Did I happen to center that on accident? 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I basically did. Okay, well, I did. I technically did. I guess 3 is better than 1, though, isn't it? I'll have to figure that out, because I don't know what I want to do there. Isn't this area just unused, or is... Okay, no, it is part of that. Oh, I do have an unused area. Ha! Secrets. Oh, that's a bathroom. Never mind. My bad. Broke to the... Wait, what bathroom was that? Okay, cool. Wrong bathroom. Nice. So I guess... The only thing is, how do I want to do it? Do I want to have multiple planes, and do I want to have them on opposite sides? Either way I do it, I gotta figure out how I want to make it, because... I'm thinking... The wings of the plane might be weird to work around. I think it's funny is that I got my name from this FNAF MC mod maker and told me so I used the name because it was my that's actually really funny. Ah, true classic. That may or may not be high enough. I don't know. I'll have to play around with plane designs before I like make an entire hallway and I'm like, oh, that's too low by a block. But I think I know how I can avoid the issue of getting in the way. The only thing is the luggage stuff. Because of the way that I have this position, it's gonna be awkward. Unless I have the plane facing that way, which would work hypothetically. Yeah, I think that'd work. It's gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna have to have at least like 2 spots for planes, because you figure one taking off and one landing. But 4 would be ideal, which is a lot, and I don't necessarily have to make 4 planes. But like maybe I make 1 or 2 or something. I don't necessarily need, because I mean 2 of them are landing, 2 of them would be taking off probably. That'd be the logic I'd use. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, those FNAF tutorials were fun to do. I was gonna do Ultimate Custom, and then I just never brought myself around to doing it. Also, what is happening with the chunk loading here? Game, are you okay? Okay, there we go. I just had to fly into it, apparently. I think I'm gonna make... Actually, I don't have to make another one. I can structure block. I can be a structure block. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'll just do this corn and then add that row by myself. That's fine. 76 is not a number that I can do with that. I don't know what I was trying. 56. Nailed it, I think. I'll probably be 57 here. Actually, yes. It's quite a large thing. 9, maybe? I think that's... No, I think it's too short. Yeah. Scraper. It's gotta be Scraper. It's not in the city if it's not named Scraper. Who brought the logic in this game? That's true. Two more might work. I didn't want to screw with that, but okay. But I forgot about the very vital thing to do in this situation. Oh, I'm so sad. I hit reset instead. Oh, that's a weird one. Oh, that's weird. Alrighty, is that tall enough and does that still look okay? Yeah, it still looks fine, although this is a little weird, but that that was a sacrifice. I'm doing my 10 missing assignments. Good luck with that. See you later, Lefty. true classic. Not doing your schoolwork. I kind of thought about that today, I'm not gonna lie. My teacher... So, okay, my English teacher. Don't get me wrong, I really like him, he's a cool guy, but the amount of writing that he makes us do... I know it's an English class, but, like... It's an extreme amount of writing, even then. So... I was, he was like, okay, we're gonna have another writing assignment. I'm like, oh my god. It was... What was it? Paragraph answer stuff and a bunch of different, like, 400 or 500 word stories to write, which I'm okay with writing the stories because they're fun. But it's an essay about comparing two things, and I was just like, today when he said it, I was like, I'm kind of tempted to just not do it at all. Like, you know what, whatever. I've hit the point in my high school career where I don't care, and I'm like, I kind of just don't want to do this. I'm still probably gonna do it, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean I want to do it. There's just that underlying principle that it's just like, I'm stuck in a block. That it's just like, you just don't want to do it, you know? It just doesn't feel like... Not that it doesn't feel like something you should do. Just like, it doesn't feel worth the effort. I'm gonna go on an entire rant about the education system, because I was thinking about this the other day. And I find it funny the way that they have made it. So the entire point of the education system, right, is to help you. And, basically guide you through the rest of your life and what you're gonna do. And, like, every grade's supposed to prepare you for the next one, when it's like... It really doesn't at all. Like, maybe once or twice you'll have to write an essay as a resume. But that's not even an essay, that's just like, that's a little story. Anyone can pick up the writing skills by reading a book for that. Writing essays specifically, it's like, we made this curriculum to help us in a world that we created. Every single guideline that is in this world we created. But the important things, school doesn't teach us. The things that we need to know, like taxes, or like fending for yourself, just things like that. School's like, nah, you don't need to know that. All you need to learn is know how to write essays and do math problems you're never going to use again. Really, past, like, middle school, you don't need education, in my opinion. I'm not saying to drop out of school. That, I think it's important for the social aspect more than anything else. But it's just like, there's no point. College, why are you writing essays? Essays don't show your knowledge exactly. I'd rather do a report and, like, do a presentation. I'm a shy person. I hate doing presentations in front of people. But if you put me in an option between doing a presentation and doing an essay, I'm gonna show my knowledge better in a presentation. That's not, like, me just saying that. That's me, like, being genuine. It's stupid the way it works. And I mean, that's not, like, it's not really, let's be honest, teachers don't want to grade essays, nobody wants to write essays, it's just why. There's nothing logical about the education system, I think. And I feel like it's just, that's how it is. There's a certain level of it I understand, but, I mean, like, obviously you should know how to do addition, multiplication, subtraction. I do those on a daily basis. You just saw me at the beginning of this video doing math, when I was making the first floor. Like, that's useful. But if you're going... If it depends on where you want to work. If you want to work at McDonald's, you don't need to know how to find the formula for a triangle. It's all useless for the most part. Unless you're going into a career in that, but not everybody is going to go in a career in a certain thing, so why make them take a class? Certain classes, health, I think PE even, you should take, but besides that, there's no point. It's just, I don't know. That's my opinion. Like, I mean, you're going to school up until you're 18, at least, and that's 13, for most people, 14 years of their life. Where really half of that, you don't necessarily need to know any of the information they give you. It's just the way it doesn't logic at all. You can argue that, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's good to know. But I mean, like, you're writing an essay isn't going to help you understand something. You're not going to write an essay and be like, "Oh yeah, I get that now." You have to think about it, and you don't necessarily need to put it into words for you to understand it. For me, a lot of the time, the thing that I hate, too, about English specifically is, like, I understand exactly what the meaning of something is, but I can't put it into good words. It makes sense in my brain. You ask me a question, I know the answer to it, but I can't explain it. Go to school at 15. Honestly, though, it's like... I can't speak. Generally, like... Even in that situation, you're never gonna notice a difference. Nobody's gonna, like, be like, "Oh, yeah, I can tell you're a dropout." Like, in high school, there's nothing. There's literally nothing that is going to separate you from how people are as adults. There's literally nothing. I couldn't give you a single thing. Again, I'm not saying you should. Don't be like, "Oh yeah, this YouTuber told me to drop out of school." No, I have no intentions on that. But my point is that the education system should be fixed. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. You don't necessarily need to be able to put your understandings in words all the time. I think it's a black cat. And that was really weird. I just saw something outside run by. But what I was saying is just... What was I saying? I mean, I've got a job. All you need is really just a little bit of an understanding. You don't even necessarily need a degree to understand what you're doing in a job. All you need is somebody to just be like, "Alright, here's how this goes." That's as much information as you're ever gonna need in your life. Just an understanding of your surroundings, and if you can take in that information, you're good. School doesn't give you the information that is specifically... That's not what I want. That is specifically, like an important thing in that setting. Yeah, it's mind-blowing, really. But again, we made our education system for a world that we made. Like, why can't it at least give us some sort of an... Anyways, how's that look? I think that top could have been executed slightly better, but other than that, I like that. Now it's time to put a big blue P right here. Or a white P on a blue background. At least it does have a center that'll work for me. That's always nice. That's not how that works. I want to try to make it a little bit higher. Kind of doesn't look centered to me. Maybe I removed the blue. Maybe just have it kind of like floating there almost. It's in December, which means that it's way more year long before I go to school, which means other people my age will go to first grade, all in kindergarten. Oh, that's tough. I'm like on the younger side of my grade. Cause I'm in May and end of May. So I mean, you know. Yeah, that works. Enough. But even being younger, it doesn't like matter. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm stupid or anything. Another P. And then at the top, we probably remove, actually. Oh, but it's got a 2-block center, god dang it. It's not entirely what I should have done. I should have just gone with the same design like that. Just go in here and... That works, and then maybe I even do like that. Maybe not. Looks good enough. Until the life of me, I cannot tell you how many people told me I was lying and said I was... Bruh. That's stupid. I think that's the main bulk of that done. Nice little parking garage. I'd rather not be on there, but okay. There we go. Now we just need a couple more buildings in this front area and we're good. But that does basically mark out that this is a go-to here. For the sub-series, I'll call it. I should make this a road. Okay. Well, let me think. I have a crosswalk here. You wouldn't really need one there. I might just do those two sides, though, just because. I definitely want this side. Oh, no, I can't do 3. I guess I'll do those 3, then. And then leave that one blank, because I can, that's why. I don't have anything else to really talk about now that I've ranted about the education system. Although the very, illogical times that we have to get up to. I mean, like, obviously certain jobs you have to get up early for, especially if you're further away. But I'm 20 minutes from my school, which is not that close, really, but it's not far. And I mean, I gotta get up freaking, like, before dawn even, before crack of dawn. And it's absurd. In my opinion, it doesn't matter necessarily any, like, with areas or anything. Elementary schoolers should get up the earliest, because they have the most energy, they're the young ones. Teenagers are, like, dead, basically. They're zombies. They are the ones with the screwed up sleep schedules. Elementary schoolers probably go to bed at 8:30 or 8. Maybe 9. And they're the ones that should be getting up the earliest, because of that. I had a job a few months back where I had to be in at 6 a.m. and finish at 5:30. Ouch, that's brutal. Dealing with customers who think they know what's wrong with their cars. Ah, yes, a true classic. Be like, no, it's fine. I know the issue. I know the issue. But they really don't. Is there any logic to how I'm doing that? I don't think so, so I'm just gonna go, let's do that. That's the only thing with like retail or any sort of service like that, and customers. Oh, some of the customers you get. I've been pretty lucky so far. Uh, but I haven't really worked a ton for whatever reason. But that's not important. I've really had one instance where someone was a little like rude, but generally everyone that I've talked to has been nice, which is kind of surprising. That's another thing. School does not prepare you for a job at all. Haha, they're vastly different. First job, it's not what you'd think it is, really. But I mean, that could also just be my setting. But it's just, it's a lot. It's not a lot. Let me rephrase that. It's not entirely the scenario that you'd expect. But, if anything, I think it is better. I'd rather work 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, than go to school for the same amount of time. That's just my opinion. Because you actually get paid for working. And you can have more fun with it. It's not It's not working if you love what you do. I'm back, but I want to watch my schoolwork. Nice, welcome back, Lefty. Work is better because it feels good. That's true. You get a little bit more, like, to an extent you get more freedom. And it's also, like, you know, just, it's better. Not even necessarily how you get treated at school, just... It just is better. There's no way to, like, describe it unless you've worked a job. But I mean, it also depends on your work environment. If it sucks, then you say you'd rather school. But I mean, really everybody that I've interacted with at work has been really nice, which is always good. Also, probably need stop sign or stoplights. That's fun. Fact. It's just, I don't know. There's not enough redeeming qualities for me to be like, oh yeah, school's okay, I guess. I mean, there obviously it has some. There are a couple of things, but there's not nearly as many redeeming qualities that you'll get from actually working or doing other stuff. It's not the same. Intersection. I'm not gonna build too far, just kind of get the boundaries sorted out. Aha, nice. Now the challenge is going to be with the sub-series. I've made what I'm making before, but I've never made it modern. Which is going to be a bit of a challenge. I'm not gonna spoil. I mean, I've already said it like 6 different times, but I'm not gonna spoil it again. One of 3, I think. Yeah, I've never made one of them ever. The other 2 I've never made modern. When I made them last time, they sucked. They were made out of full polished andesite. I don't know what I was thinking. But, yeah. I had layout of another one in a different world, too. But I never actually got around to working on that too much. It's a middle schooler going content entertaining. No, nothing really. I mean, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna be like, oh god, not a middle schooler. But I mean, yeah, I'd say that's, you know, normal stuff. I don't know. Do appreciate that, though. elementary schooler, though. I'm just kidding. Nothing against elementary schoolers. Another thing with schools, all the extracurricular activities, like sports and stuff, I've never gotten into any of them. Thought about sporty stuff at some points, but I did used to play soccer, actually, but it wasn't school, it was some other thing. But I was okay at it, and then I got bored of it. And I was gonna try to get into hockey, but then I never could just bring myself to do it. My work ethic is not that good. I'm not gonna lie. I think if I had a second chance, I'd try harder, though. There wouldn't be a single thing inside of me that would be like, no. I'd go for it. Thing is, I'm not necessarily too old. I could still try, but at this point, it's like, I gotta kind of start thinking about careers, really. There's another thing, at least my school. They absolutely shove the whole college exploring idea down your throats for your entire high school career. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this. High school is already enough. I don't have to be worrying about what I'm doing in 3 years. At least that would have been last year? Yeah, last year, I guess. It's just like, it's just annoying. Like, if I want to be looking at colleges, I'll do that in my own time. I won't worry about it at school. It's stupid. Isn't this conversation in the back? When I get to your call. 6 out of 2 minutes, because make a 100 turn to a 60. I know, I hate that. That's another thing. Don't frickin' judge a person's intelligence based off a letter of the alphabet. That's almost, no pun intended, degrading. It's like what I was saying earlier. You might know exactly what you're saying, or you might understand everything perfectly. You either just don't want to do the work, or you can't put it into work. Like words. Or you just can't be bothered, which is a little bit lazy. But the work ethic thing is something that, could, I guess, be your own issue. But that's not important. Maybe you're missing an assignment because you were out for a week with an illness and you just can't make it up. That has happened to me before. I have almost had a mental breakdown because I missed, I think I missed 2 days. And I missed so much work from one class. None of my other classes were that bad, but one class, I had to read, 3 chapters of a book that I didn't want to read, and it was terrible. When I first started by myself, I can say my ABCs backwards. Let's go. At least I'm not in charge of the education system. It'd be vastly different. I just wouldn't be an education system. It's that simple. I don't know what to do now. This matters for worst experience in school. What is my worst? My worst grade ever has been in math. Once. I've had some really cool teachers, and I've also had some really bad ones. I had a teacher in middle school, an English teacher, which ironically, I think was the one that had I had the assignment that almost gave me a mental breakdown. Well, I'm not gonna, obviously I'm not calling people out, but her lunch detention system, stupidest thing I've ever seen. It was, okay, so we had this stupid thing to begin with. I hated it with a passion. It was these books with all these words and stuff, vocabulary, and you had to do them, which I think they stopped. I'm pretty sure we had to do them all through middle school, and I despised them with a passion. Finally, once I hit 9th grade, we didn't do them, which was nice. Ignore this and uploads. I definitely won't, even, to be honest, because I miss one day and I do so much in my city. Bruh, that's tough. That's why I'm lucky, because I only have 4 classes. Oh, understand point history. There's really no purpose. Teachers always say, so you don't repeat the past. I'm not gonna become a politician and try to start another freaking, like, world war or something. It's stupid. Like, but, so, you know, I hated the books to begin with. But her policy was, if you forget your book in your locker, you get lunch detention. This was the end of the school year. I had been flawless the entire year. I don't think I forgot it a single time. The one day I forget it was the day before my birthday. So I ended up getting lunch detention on my birthday because I forgot a book a single time, because I don't remember exactly why. There's probably some reason where it was like I just missed it. And it was like, are you serious? For one, the system, even if I didn't get it the entire year, I still would have been like, that's a stupid system. But the fact that I get it on my birthday because I forgot it once at the end of the year, when we had like 2 weeks of school left, it's stupid. You forgot you're in Florida. How did you forget you were in Florida? Does everyone ever wish me luck in my test? Yeah, surely, 100%. But it's just like, that was one of the most infuriating things ever, because I was like, why? Just be a good teacher and do your job. You don't have to make kids write down things or ways to remember something when they forget it once. That was the whole reason of it, though. Because, like, okay, we're gonna get you to remember how you're supposed to, or what to do to remember your book. Bruh, I don't need to remember how to remember. I know how to, it's just, you know, everyone it should at least be, like, second time or something. I should have just, I know, oh yeah, and if you didn't go to the lunch detention, she'd give you double the amount of days. But hypothetically, if you never went, you could never do anything, which I should have done. I should have been a rebel. I was in a pool for 2 hours, yo. Exactly. Math teacher, if you talk in a class, usually. What? My PE teacher, somebody accidentally hit him in the head with a ball, and he threatened the entire group of us with lunch detention when he was looking the other way, so we didn't see what happened. He was like, "You're all getting lunch detention for that." I mean, he never gave it to us, so I didn't care. But it was like, really? For an accident? He didn't even know what happened. He probably assumed it was on purpose, but like none of us was gonna work. None of us would do that to him. I mean, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I like him enough. Okay, now what do I do? I'm trying to figure out what I want to make. It's just some teachers' policies are so dumb. My entire school now, if you have your phone out, they give you a yellow slip, and you have to go to this great room called the timeout room. Some teachers are more lenient than others, but some are like, some are just like, alright, here you go, here, have the slip, leave. I haven't gotten one yet. I'm just that good of a kid. Handful and fights, and all you would get is a warning. What? Last year, the school was pretty chill, but this year it's so much more on lockdown with all that stuff. And I'm like, really? I can't even, like, check my notifications on my phone if somebody is texting me something important. I wouldn't normally, even, like, last year when we didn't have that stuff, I wouldn't normally be, like, checking my phone at, like, middle of class, like, not paying attention. Actually, I did virtually. I did do that virtually. I played phone games during, like, my first class. And that was probably why I got a D in it, but it's fine. That's not important. Actually, I might have gotten a C. I don't remember, but the point is that, yeah. My teachers this year are all pretty chill as well, except for, I mean, the PE teacher is, he is. I mean, I like him. He's chill with me because I'm behaving enough. That is the thing, though, like, if you're chill, the teachers are gonna be chill with you, but also, like, there's no really good ground because you either are liked by the teachers or you're liked by the students. There's really no in between. I've kind of sat on that line a little bit. Like, most of the people, I think, are cool enough with me, but I obey the rules. I'm not, like, I'm not throwing things in class. I'm not, like, starting, paper airplane fights. I'm behaved enough to not do that, but I'm also a little bit rambunctious enough where people think I'm chill. I think. I don't get why people argue with the teacher when they get sent out on the punishment definitely fits the crime. I mean, there's obviously something behind it. It's like, it's just, I don't know, the whole thing's dumb. I think we can all agree on that. And PE teacher was quite the terrifying guy. He really was supposed to be master belly dancing. Oh my god. I loved all my PE teachers in middle school. I've had 2 different teachers in high school so far. I mean, there's I think 3 or maybe 4 PE teachers. I've only really encountered 3 of them. One I had virtually, so that's self-explanatory. Another one I had. What should I make actually? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm kind of starting to go vanish or get days off in the middle of a sentence. Another one isn't even my teacher, but I've been in the room with her a couple of times, and she seems chill. Oh yeah, the other day in PE, I accidentally we were playing like tag, and some guy tagged me, and I like dragged my foot, and he tripped over my foot, and I felt so bad because he slammed his knee on the floor, and I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad, even though it wasn't necessarily my fault, but it's still just like, you know. I should put some on the side of this road here. Ice cream parlor? Maybe right here, actually. This is a good spot. The person can just do what someone goes with being one twice each. That's a gut type person. Well, I didn't even do anything. Yeah, surely not. It struck me surprising of how aggravated he would get when he didn't know how he did those moves. That is another thing. Teachers really need to understand that we're not geniuses. What did I just do? Actually, that worked. Never mind. Pink concrete is the ugliest block I've ever seen in my life. Moving on. I use magenta wool. That works. I don't like the magenta. Maybe brown for chocolate ice cream? Yeah, that works. He called me Spider-Man in front of my whole class when I did his moves. Oh my god. That's funny. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need a 1-block center. I guess I'll use sandstone. People talking class, I'm just trying to get through the day with no minimal headaches, and here they are giving me another dang headache. That's true. Depends on who. Let's see here. What are any of these woods? How about polished basalt? Why did that work? That was just a why not move and it worked. It's 4 glass, right? Yeah, and then 4 sandstone. Gotta go do stuff. See you later, crazy. Oh yeah, you're in a different time zone. Unless you're gone. Assuming you're not gone already. How's that going? That is weird to think. He's now in the same time zone as me. Ah. Who? Crazy. Crazy games. 453. Yeah, that works enough. Allegedly. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about using polished basalt on normal builds before. I never have, but I've thought about it. Should add some sort of an overhang. So power 5's ability to pause this entire video, basically pausing time for you. Oh no! He paused the video! Oh no, it's another circle. Please no. Circles are taking over. I feel like I should use a darkish colored roof. Dark oak. That is very dark. Acacia? That's probably better. Must be about circles, and I can't hear you. Oopsies. My bad. What did happen? Okay. I've been streaming for so long. It's been a fun little stream, though. We all get to share our opinions on how garbage the education system is, which is always nice. I might shorten it by a block on these sides and then do something crazy. Do something crazy. I love having frogs in my throat. Multiple of them. Plural. Feels like a vintage gas station for some reason. Maybe they turned the gas station into an ice cream parlor. You never know. Don't make assumptions. Now what we're gonna do is did I accidentally center that? No, okay. I came close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that the middle block? No, that is. Upside down stair will be the middle block. I don't know why, how, what? 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, and then stair. So I need 4 stairs now because I added an extra one because I'm just that cool. There's only 2 on the bottom? It is. Oh, I know, so it's 3. Okay, this is confusing. God. Okay, that is a little too much. I feel like that doesn't work entirely. I could try to make it standing straight up. There's this thing called load shedding. It happens only where I live in the other parts of the world. Basic games every day and the power goes up for 6.5 hours. That is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Why does it happen? Do you know? Or is it just an unforspoken thing that happens? Yeah, it works, just not as I intended. That is too wide. See, 4 blocks should be perfect for this now. Of course, I already scammed myself. Why is that perfect? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta extend it by a block, maybe? Which side is it skewed towards? The side that I was actually gonna extend, so that's good. Nah, I knew that was gonna happen. Get that acacia for the fun of it. Why is my throat so die? Not dying, just so die. Pretty sure I misplaced a bone block up there. How did I even do that? We're gonna make it a color of some kind. Keep the bone blocks, actually. There's no budget fix here, they generate. This is the reason we don't have enough budget, because apparently people from overseas take the budget you give. Wait, that seems kind of sus. I'm not gonna lie. That works. I feel like the stairs are too much. I feel like I should push everything down a block. I said that. No. The other one was way better. For some reason, I always struggle with making little tiny things like this in Minecraft. Logos I'm good at, but like little tiny things like that I'm terrible at. Don't ask why that works, it just does. Welcome back, Lefty. Part of my daily life, I guess. Yeah, you'll get used to it, or if you're not already, you probably are. If you wouldn't, that would be unfortunate. That might work. That might work nice and nicely. Yeah. Doesn't necessarily need to be too big, just maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Actually, that's probably too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a reasonable size. Again, not like it needs to be huge. It's an ice cream parlor. What are you gonna do fancy with an ice cream parlor? Gonna add a grand hall or something? I mean, you never know. I would. If I had an ice cream parlor, why not, right? Who's gonna stop you? It's funny, because I've got a point. Most illogical point of all time, but it's a point. Getting a radio and sound system for my cursor now, updating my Spotify playlists. RIP. Hey, at least you got an. Maybe it'll be better, or hopefully it'll be better. If it's not better, then that is a rip-off. I have like 100 songs in my Spotify playlist. It's absurd. I really need to trim it down. But a lot of the songs I really enjoy, and would rather not get rid of. Do like a FNAF map, but like before they needed an office, you know. That'd be an interesting idea. Kind of just like a normal pizzeria. Well, the thing is, I always probably had that office, whether they necessarily needed it or not. They didn't just like add it on because they were bored one day. Unless they did. If they did, well played. I don't know why I picked smooth quartz. I'm gonna use normal quartz. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. Am I gonna use smooth quartz? Yeah, I am. Should better have a subwoofer. I'll be feeling. Nice. Feeling, not feeding. I can't read. Reading is hard. Frick. I understand when the FNAF 1 office how it is. Perhaps. I mean, it's an office. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It feels more like a, like it doesn't feel like a security office. It feels like an office. Like a guy that stores papers and stuff. Well, there's no filing cabinets. Unless they're behind you, you never know. You can't look back there. I need 2 left always. These 2 metal doors you can open and close just to keep intruders away. That's true. Why don't you just have normal doors, like FNAF 4? It's too logical. Or no doors, like FNAF 2. But also, why do you have no doors? Logically, right? Logically. You have a security system in front of you. You don't need a, what you call it? Also, that is as tall as the build, what? You don't need a, you don't need doors like that to see out, assuming that's the purpose of them, so you can peek out and stuff. But you have security cameras, you can see basically the entire area, although the only blind spots are in your doors, which is a problem. But, just, like, why don't you just use the cameras? You don't need to be looking in that hall. I mean, FNAF 2, that hallway is a blind spot as well. FNAF 2 has more blind spots. But, like, in general, you just, why? Yeah, there we go, nice and lit up. Exactly. It's as if they knew something stronger than a human was coming after you. That's also true. But then couldn't you just have like a big metal door that's a normal door? You don't have to have it powered by electricity. Also, why does a building run out of power like that? Logically, either you have a power surge, or you should have a... And in that case, you should probably have a backup generator. Your doors aren't going to drain that much power. It is that fan. It just, like, logically, you know? Low budget. Low budget? What? Low budget doesn't have to do with electricity, though. If you get a building, unless it's like in the middle of nowhere. But considering the amount of people that it had to have not. It had to have had a. Unless he's giving you a limit of the amount of power you can use during the night. not the building power. Maybe after a certain time, he automatically has it shut off or something if a certain amount of power is used. I guess that's a logical answer, but the building itself should always be able to have power, because if it doesn't, then it isn't a functional facility. Cannot spend much money on electricity. He wasted on his beautiful tablecloths. That's true. Too much for a tablecloth, man. Just to keep it nice. I'm gonna change this to a raw sandstone here. Awesome. It's not my greatest thing that I've ever built, but it's something. Just kind of looking at these. IHOP. I'm not gonna lie, I thought my IHOP tutorial was better than it actually is. I looked back at it recently, and I was like, that's actually not that good. My next, probably 2 actual buildings, depends on how I upload them. Probably gonna be really nice ones though, at least in my opinion. 2 of my favorites. What's the one I just made? Okay, yeah, never mind. Figured it out. One of them is a remake, and, yeah. The old one was garbage. I had something interesting that I've, like, realized, too. Is the old, like, things that I built had such a style to them. Like, the old post office, the old cafe, the old pastry shop, the old butcher. Those had a style to them. The old bakery, even. Those all had styles to them. That there was something distinct about them. Even the vet's kind of newer-ish, I'd say. But I mean, it still has that style. The floral shop, or whatever that was, flower. I forgot what I called it. I think it was floral. Those things all had a style to them, and they all looked similar. Even the new toy shop. Did I even make an old toy shop? I don't think I did. But the new style I think is better, because they don't necessarily all fit each other, but they all work nicely. They complement each other, but they aren't the same style necessarily, at least in my opinion. Person born in a unfortunate time being left behind by the comments in grade school. That was a very specific description, Tempe. A true classic, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna end stream anyway, so I'm not missing much. See you later, Tempe. Well, yeah, with that's where I'm going to end this stream. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, number 50, let's go. Yes, sir. Something like that. I don't know how to word. Happy Valentine's dinner, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.